Throughout this entire video, if you hear like noises in the background, I'm sorry. Someone just decided to start doing construction right when I set everything up. So you're probably going to hear an annoying humming sound in the background. Just bear with me. Hey, it's Mel. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a reincarnation case. I have made a reincarnation playlist that I will link down below. I find the whole idea of reincarnation to be very interesting. Today's reincarnation case is about a boy called Ryan Hammonds, who remembers his past life as a Hollywood actor. Ryan Hammonds was born in 2005 to Christian parents. Obviously, being Christians, they did not believe in the whole idea of reincarnation. Ryan lives in Muskogee, Oklahoma. Ryan's dad is a police officer and his mum is a county clerk deputy. Ryan, I believe, is now age 16 or 17, though I could be wrong. Now, throughout Ryan's reincarnation case, the very small but yet specific details that he gave about remembering his past life were insane. The amount of details this kid gave was just mind-blowing. It all began at age 4 when Ryan started having nightmares. Now, this is usually what happens in reincarnation cases, especially with children. You'll find that it is very common. After Ryan experienced nightmares or night terrors, I guess you could say, he told his mum, quote, "I used to be someone else," end quote. At first, Cindy, Ryan's mum, did not understand her son. Soon after this comment, Ryan then claimed to be a Hollywood actor. Of course, this is very confusing to Ryan's mum hearing this because she doesn't understand what her son is going through at this point anyway. When Cindy asked Ryan about his past life, he gave specific details. Ryan described his home in Hollywood as having a big swimming pool in his back garden and having a piano in his house. Ryan cried and begged his mum to take him to Hollywood, because in his words, he wanted to go home. Ryan continued to make these specific claims and even remembers working with actresses such as Rita Hayworth and Mae West. Ryan told his mum that in his previous life, he took holidays, travelled around the world, and even claimed to be a dancer on Broadway, specifically tap dancing. Ryan also said that he lived on a street with the word rock in it. Ryan then went on to tell his mum that towards the end of his life, he became a powerful Hollywood agent. Like I said before, Ryan's parents were both Christians and did not believe in reincarnation, so after hearing all of these small details that her son was giving her, Cindy went to the library and took out old Hollywood books. Once she brought the books home, her and her son sat down and started looking through them. Cindy and Ryan saw a 1932 movie poster called Night After Night. Ryan recognized one of the men in the photo as himself in his past life. The man was wearing a brown hat and a yellow coat. Standing on the right side, Ryan said to his mum, "That's me," and that's when Cindy got help from a psychiatrist from the University of Virginia called Jim Tucker. Through research, Jim was able to identify the man in the photo as Marty Martin, who was a movie extra and later became a powerful Hollywood agent, just as Ryan had said before. Marty was born in 1903, Philadelphia, and died in December 1964. His birth name was Morris Kalinsky. Up to this point, everything that Ryan claimed was completely true. Marty did travel a lot, he did have a piano in his house, he also was a tap dancer on Broadway, and also the street that Ryan described that had the word rock in it was called Roxbury Drive in Beverly Hills, so that's pretty damn close. Ryan also liked orange soda, which was similar to Fanta, and so did Marty, that was his favourite drink. Psychiatrist Jim Tucker actually tracked down Marty's daughter, and she confirmed 50 of Ryan's claims. Ryan also claimed that in his past life as Marty, he spent time in Paris with his 5th wife. And this was also true. Ryan also claimed that the orange soda brand he liked was called True Aid, and this was true. Marty's daughter confirmed that her dad did drink orange soda. Here's the weird part, Ryan also claimed that Marty had 2 sisters. However, Marty's daughter only knew of one. It was later confirmed that Marty did in fact have 2 sisters, but Marty's daughter never knew about that. Can you imagine a kid coming to your house and telling you that your dad had 2 sisters, not one? Like correcting you on your family tree. Ryan also remembers his other mum as being very plump and bossy and having her hair back in a bun. Ryan said that one of his favourite things to do in his past life was go to the beach and watch the surfers. This was also correct and confirmed by Marty's daughter, who in fact said that her dad, one of his favourite things to do was watch the surfers at the beach. Like I said before, Ryan spoke of him having a swimming pool in his back garden and owning a piano, but Ryan also stated that he had a green car and his wife owned a very nice black car. Ryan also claimed to have a black maid working in his house. All of these claims turned out to be true. Ryan also said that towards the end of his past life he became a very powerful Hollywood agent, which was true, as Martin in his life was not earning enough money or making a living from being an actor. So he founded the Marty Martin talent agency, and his agency was very successful. Ryan also stated that in his previous life he died at age 61. However, on Martin's death certificate it says he died at age 59. So at that point people were starting to doubt this child's story, like, oh no, you've been caught out, you got a fact wrong. Well, it turns out that Martin's death certificate was actually wrong. It was a typo, or there was some kind of error. So Martin's death certificate was wrong, and it turns out that Martin did in fact die at age 61 and was born in 1903. So Ryan was right. As Ryan grew up, memories of his past life began to fade away, and you'll find that's quite common in child reincarnation cases. Everything Ryan claimed was true and was also confirmed by Marty's own daughter. Also worthy to note that Ryan remembers working with actress Rita Hayworth and Mae West. Well, in that film, Night After Night from 1932, Mae West stars in it. So there's that connection. I don't know how he would have known those specific details, just tiny things like the orange soda, or even the fact that Marty's own daughter didn't even know her own dad had two sisters. She had to be corrected by a child. It's tiny details like that that make me question, is reincarnation real? So after hearing this story, what do you think? Is it all simply a coincidence, or was this boy really remembering his past life as a Hollywood actor? Let me know in the comments down below, and also like this video if you want me to do more reincarnation cases. I find them extremely fascinating. Thanks for watching, take care, bye!